Hey gang, welcome back to Inverted Pursuits Laboratory, and this week we are taking a look at brake lights. So I've been messing around again with brake lights on the Pulse, and I'm of course staring into the sun because this is a sun test for LED brake lights. I've over the last year done various tests with LED brake lights and consistently run into the issue that they're not bright enough when directly in the sunlight. So while the vehicle is technically in the garage, the lights, which are right here, are in the sunlight, and I can see them, which is surprising, and I'm going to take steps back to try and see them, but the real question will be is if we can see them on the camera. This is actually two red strips and an orange strip in the center that will be the blinker. I'll go back there and make the blinker blink a few times just to see what it looks like, but at the moment the red lights are actually on, so I'm going to take a few steps back and see what I see. Alright, so I backed up to the other side of my driveway and I was still able to see that these red lights were on, which is not what I've usually been able to do. So these are surprisingly bright. Also, I can still see the spots from staring at the lights in my eyes, so they're definitely bright. We're going to go just turn the light for the blinker on. We're not going to have it blink. I mean, I'm going to flash it a few times by touching the contact, but we'll leave it on and we'll see how well that is visible, because it's actually right between two red strips. It's two red on the outside and one orange on the inside, and we'll see how well that's visible. Alright, the orange lights are on. They're not quite as visible as I'd like them to be, just from standing right here, but you can see them. I'll have to take a look at the video later to see what you guys saw when I was flashing them, but I'm going to take a couple steps back just like I did with the red. Go to the other side of the driveway and see if I can actually tell that there's a light strip that's lit between, because I know what it looked like before when it wasn't on, so we're going to see how well I can actually see it. So from the other side of the driveway, it just looks like another red light, but you can at least see that it's on. And I think that as it's turning on and off, and we go from just a black strip to what's maybe roughly another red strip there in the center, changing on and off, people will at least be able to get the idea, but we'll have to do some testing. I'll have to wire it up into a blinker, actually go ahead and build the full final housing for it, and see how that goes. And so we're actually gonna go ahead and do that, and we'll then hook it up to one of the Pulses and see how it looks on there. Hey gang, so we're now in the shop after doing our tests out in the garage. So I've been working on the wings. I've actually got the side wing here detached from the vehicle, and I've been working on the new gaskets. The old gaskets here were just literally hard plastic and falling apart, so they were in terrible shape. So we made a new one for both sides. The side of the wing's not off yet. We'll pop the wing off, replace this plastic, well, it used to be rubber, it's now plastic gasket that's in there for a brand new one. I'm going to get the wing mounted on, and then we're going to mount and start wiring in our panels. And this one actually already has the aero shell cover printed for it, prototype of that, but we'll get going on this. All right, so we have the LEDs mounted on both sides. There's a little bit of electrical work to do. I don't have those parts at the moment, so we'll get to that. But we've got both of those here. I've also got my prototype cover. It is, yes, bright orange, and I should probably set you down somewhere, but I don't have enough hands. Also, I don't know if this is gonna fit the way I want it to. Oh, it does. Oh, it fits perfectly. Oh, I don't like where I mounted that. Ha, didn't see that coming. I'll have to move it in because that's there. So I'll have to move these in and use the inner hole set. That's really quite simple to do. I'll probably actually end up swapping their respective sides that they're on due to wiring, but there we go. That's kind of the concept. And then from the back, you get a nice little orange profile. And that's just to help people find it. They know where your blinkers are at. All right, gang, and with this, we now have the covers and everything mounted for the new taillights and turn signals onto the vehicle. I have it on both sides. I've replaced all the rubber gaskets that exist between fin and body. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to wait a little while until the main part of the build gets done to be able to truly give these a test, but in my opinion, they look really good on there. This is kind of what people will see from a top-down view when they're looking at it. Just a little orange rim there to give them a quick sense of where it's at. Kind of helps draw attention, in my opinion, towards the taillights and turn signals. But thanks for watching the next edit of turn lights for, or brake lights and turn signals for Pulse 328. See y'all in the next video.